Hi everyone, in this video we will cover how to perform a click and scroll operation in Appium. So first we will perform these actions manually using the Appium server desktop. So we will perform these actions using inspector session and then we'll try to automate these actions in our Eclipse. So first let me start my Android Studio and Appium server desktop. So in Android Studio, go to More Actions, Virtual Device Manager, and I will launch this device which I have already created. So this device is starting right now, and I will go to the Appium server desktop invite and I will start the Appium server. So this is now running and we will check our device is also ready to use. We can go to the command prompt and we can check here using adb devices command. So we can see here our device is listed and it is ready to use. So now I will start my inspector session here. So you can go to this option start inspector session and start your session. Here we need to mention the desired capabilities to connect to this device. So I have already saved the desired capabilities for this with the first cap name. So these are the desired capabilities for that device. So my platform name is Android, platform version is 8.1, device name Nexus 5 API 27, which is here. Then I have automation name as UI Automator 2 and I want to install this Automate app which is at this path in my system. So it will take this APK file and install on that virtual device. So now I will select these capabilities and start this session. And same you can see on the virtual device, like it will start that app on this virtual device. So this app is launched on the virtual device and our inspector session is also started. Now what we will cover in this video is we need to perform the click operations and the scroll operation. So to do that, first I will select this option, select elements, and I will try to find the XPath for accept button. So using this ID, we can copy this ID, go to search element, select the locator strategy as ID, click here, and we can see it's matching only one element. So we can use this ID in our automation script to find this accept button. So first we will find the XPath of this. We will locate this element and then we will perform the click operations in our automation script. Here manually I have selected this and I will click here tab. So now next operation that we need to perform is to select this side menu option, click on tab, then select this setting option. You need to find the XPath and the proper relative locator for this one, and then you need to tap on it. In our automation script we will do the same, like we will first click on the accept button, then side menu option, then on the settings button, here settings option in the side menu. After that, as we are done with the click operations, now we want to scroll on this page. So to scroll on this page we have to perform some operations, like in our automation script we will be using TouchActions class. Here in the inspector we have this option like swipe by coordinates. So I will click here and drag it like this, so it will scroll down this page. Similarly I will scroll till I can see the about automate option. So I want to scroll till the end of the page. Now I can see here about automate option and I want to check the XPath for it. So now I will select this option and click here on about automate. So now you are getting this XPath. So using this XPath you can find this element, but this one is absolute one. So now I want to create the relative XPath. So for that, go to search for element, select XPath, and you can write here your relative XPath. So I have created this one, and using this you can see it's matching with the two elements. Ideally it should, your XPath should match with the one element, but using this it's matching with the two elements. So still I will use this XPath. As this app is not developed properly, it is a sample app, so you can expect this kind of thing here. So I will be using this XPath. So it's matching with the two elements, and if you can see, like, it's the same, it's in the same div only, so no need to worry about this one. So I will select this one and click on tab option here, and I can check the versions here. So this operation we will perform through now in our automation script. So for that I will go to my Eclipse, and I have already created one class here. So in our com.qa.testcases package, I have created one class as click and scroll demo. And the first thing that we perform, like, we need to find the locators. So we have to locate all these elements. So in our script, we will be first clicking on the accept button on that first pop-up. Then we will be clicking the side menu option. Then we'll click on the settings option, and if we want to scroll till the automate, about automate text. So now, as you can see, I have declared the Android driver as public, and I have created this test method. So we have denoted this method with the @test annotation to indicate that this method is my test case. And we have also declared the throws, with the throws we have declared that these exceptions should get handled. Now the first step we have done manually as well is, like, we have created the desired capabilities and we have installed that APK file. So here as well we have created the desired capabilities cap equals to new desired capabilities, and now using this cap object we are setting our desired capabilities. So using this mobile capability type dot device name, which is pointing to device name string here. So we will be setting these properties, like we have our device name as emulator 5554, and we want to install this app which is at these locations, like it is at the, it will start from this system dot user directory, then it will go to applications, and this is the our APK file name. So we have mentioned the same in our desired capability using this code. And also to grant the permissions, or to grant the permissions, we have this line of code. We are setting the capabilities auto grant permissions as true. Now we will be launching and connecting to uh, our driver session. So we have used this for launching and connection. So after that we will wait for 3 seconds and we'll perform the click operation on this accept. So once you open the app, you can see there is a pop-up there, and inside that pop-up we first will click on the accept button, then we'll click on the side menu button. Once that is done, we need to scroll to the last option. We need to click on the settings button, and after that we need to find out the text on the about automate, which is at the bottom of the page. So for that I have created this method like scroll till web venue. What this method will do right now, it will first click on the settings button, and then once we get the size as more than 1, like more than 0, at that time we will be able to get this uh, locator, like I will show you right now. So we have this XPath. So if you can go here, once you're on the top of the page and if you try to inspect the elements here, let me restart it again. So restart my inspector session. Connect to this one. First click on accept, then click on side menu button. Then inside this method, what we are doing right now is we are clicking on the settings first. So here you can see we are clicking on the settings. Then we are searching for the about automate option, about automate text. So if you can go here and you can see like it is this XPath we are trying to search on the page, but it is not visible on the screen right now. So it will not show you that the web element is present. So what you need to do is now you need to scroll to the page, bottom of the page until it matches the this locator and this XPath. So what we are doing through the our script is now we are scrolling down till it finds that text. So earlier you saw it's not matching with any web element on this web page, and then we have started scrolling down till the bottom. Now you can see this text is present, and now if I search with the same XPath, you can see we are getting two elements here. So it is matching with this text. So same we are doing through using this code. So we have clicked on our settings button, and this code we have written like till we are getting the size as 0, we need to scroll down to the bottom of the page, and this is the code for the scroll down. So here we are using this dimension class, which will first get the size of this mobile. So it will get the height and width of this screen, mobile screen, and using this code we will perform the scroll down operations. So in Appium, for performing all the touch actions, like all the actions, we have a touch action class similar to actions class in Selenium. So using this touch action class, we can perform the different actions, like we can perform press, release, then we can move from one position to another position. We can perform tap operation, we can perform wait action, long press. So these are the different actions we can perform using this touch action class. So right now we will try to go through this code using debugging option. So what I will do now, as my Appium server desktop is running, you can see the Appium server is in running state, and our device is also ready, and we can cross check it once again using ADB devices. So yeah, it is in running state. So what we will do now, we will debug this method and we will check and explain what this code is doing right now. So I will start debugger from here, and now I will click here run as, sorry, debug as test ng, and you can open this as well. So now our app is launched, and you can see this pop up here. So first we will click on this accept button. So I will perform this action here. So it's clicked on the accept button, as you can see. Now we want it to click on this side menu option. So we'll perform this, and now we will check the code inside this. So till now it clicked on the accept button and side menu button. Now we want to click on the settings button. So now I will go into this code. So we have this scroll till web view method. Here we will first click on the settings. Then till we get the size as 0, we need to scroll down. So first we will go here, and inside the scroll down, what we are doing right now is we are getting the size of window. So we will get the height and width of this mobile screen. So you can see here we got the dimensions here. So height is 1776 and width is 1080 here. Now we will have to mention this scrolling start position and scrolling end position. So from where we want to start scrolling and how much it should scroll in a one go. So we have written this code for this. So our complete height of screen is 1776 and we want to start from the middle of the screen. So that's why we have written this dimension dot get height into 0.5. So our integer scroll start value would be half of this 1776. So as you can see, scroll height value is 888, which is half of 1776. Similarly, we have this written this code as to mention like to give how much we want to scroll in one go. So if this is my complete screen and we want to start from the middle, from this position, and it will scroll like this only. So half of this, like 1/4 of this screen in one go. So now if you can see, we have scroll end as 444. Now using this touch actions class, which will perform the different actions, and we have the different methods like press, wait action, move to and release and perform inside that. We will perform this scroll operation. So first we are using this press method where we are using this point method where we are giving the x and y coordinates. So we will be giving our starting position here. So 0 to scroll start is 888. And it will perform the accurate that operation. So now let me stop it once and I will again start it and I will show you how it is performing. So I will again start it in debug mode. I will go inside this code, execute this one, and I will have my next breakpoint till here and we will see the execution on the screen right now. So I will click here on the resume and we can check the execution here. So you can see it's starting by 444. So 1/4 of the particular screen height. So till it finds this particular web element, it will start. And once it is able to find that about automate, it will check whether that is displayed or not. So once it get that like this height or these elements are matching and its size is greater than 1, like you can see here, we will execute this line of code and you can check size returned is 2. So in our manual steps as well, we were able to get two elements matching with this locator strategy. So similarly, as it found the size as 2, we are checking whether the first one is displayed or not. So we are checking if we are able to get this about automate text here or not. And as we were able to find this at this position only, it not scroll till the last of this page. If I can show you manually, it ideally can scroll till this position, but as it was meeting and matching this condition, it stopped this while loop. And once we are able to get the two positions matching there on this position only, so it will execute this code and our test case should get passed. So I will stop this now and I will run it directly, and we can see the execution here. So it's scrolling by 1/4 of the screen size, that is 444. Now once it sees that option like about automate on the screen and it matches with that locator, it will stop scrolling and it perform this action like whether that element is displayed, and it will return a true and our test case is passed. So you can see our test case passed successfully. So in this way you can use click and scroll operations in Appium. I will scroll this once. So if you want to see a code, you can check it.